The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
I was just about to... Oh, it's the Blade's Chaos Watch.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
Maybe? That's a good choice. This is the first time the guy in the break speaks up. Mr. Right? Don't you be fucking whispering in my ear. I got a job to do. Maurice Prowler, however, an odd feeling washes over me. Starts off as a small goosebumps on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently. Whispers in my ears, the shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. Can we talk about that other eyes on that painting right there? They look blacked out. And she messed up my name again.
Lovely name, Isabel.
What the fuck? Alright, she ain't getting house. Fuck this.
It's Isabella.
Isabella. What's the difference? It's just an A at the end instead of an E.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors, too, and... what's this?
A little confusion, disgust. Her face turning to her husband, she merely surprised. Oh god. Oh god. Are these gonna be the ones? Did I give them the letter? The letter. A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply. Did we give her the letter? On accident?
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
Darling, Buttercup, art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month.
Yep, we gave her the letter. Jesus, that probably means she's gonna die. Because we were supposed to share it with 5 people. That's 3.
You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was in our pocket, and that's probably where the other papers were.
But I'm sure you'll know what to do with all walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form.
Yep, it's the letter. It's my turn to be puzzled. I'm like, what the fuck? What'd I give you? What do they mean, Rose? And I double checked everything. Are the papers I handed not enough? I wanted to ask what I did wrong. I don't want to mess this up. But with the way Miss Anna leading the conversation, I'm afraid that that's exactly what will happen if I do interrupt her.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with?
I can't wait to see how this
Wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
They're gonna think I'm like some fucking prop creator for like horror movies or involved with what, something like that, or they think I'm trying to scare somebody. And sure, that's what I'm trying to do.
You don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
I gave them the letter. Yep. They better get that back, because again, death, they're gonna die. A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down the paper at the letter in my hands. Yep, it's the one. The sides crinkle in my grip and breathing grows labored. Calm down. Take it. Calm down. We gotta control your emotions. Or at least hide them. Don't be so fucking obvious. Control them to some extent. Dread quickly fills my mind. Yeah, they can fill your mind. Just don't be obvious about the shit. Don't be... Just go fucking crazy.
Isabella? Isabella? You're looking pale.
Huh. I'm fine. Maybe. I want nothing more to say no, I'm not alright. But, yeah, I want to leave this place. But, you know, I'm selling a house. Can't really do that because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter... and that woman and Eric. It's real.
The letter. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Careless? I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad? You look like you've gone mad. I would just try to look embarrassed or something and be like, "What? Sorry, I work on a horror film set, or I have to have 2 jobs, and I work in a horror film set. This is one of the props that we have at the current moment. You know, funding is very hard for things like this nowadays, so we just gotta go with what we got, and this is one of the things we got. So, oh Jesus, where's my save button? I'm gonna save. If I show it to Rose, she might die. If I don't show it to Rose, she ain't gonna know what's going on. If I show it to Rose, she might again die, but at the same time, she might be okay. But if I don't show it to her, she don't know anything about this place, and she probably can still die. Should I add the 4th person to this? Send the letter. Well, it said send the letter. Show the letter to. Should this be the 4th instead of the 3? See, the thing that's scaring me the most with Rose is here. Relationship. If I pull up my relationship thing, we don't have her on here. We got Hannah. We got Zachary. We got Marianne. We got Rebecca. We got Ashton. And we got Luke. So, nowhere on here we got Rose. That makes me think if Rose ends up in this situation, she's going to die. And it's going to go all the way back to this choice. And I'm going to be like, God damn it. So, I sort of want to show it to her. Not because I don't want it, because I want to die. But I sort of want to show it to her for the sake of... What's the word here? I need her to know what's going on. But like I said, she might freak out. Like I said, so I don't know. I saved it. Nothing more I can do. We're gonna show the letter to Rose. If I do something wrong, I'm sorry. If we have to come all the way back here to save her ass, we might do it after a while. I don't know. This is still the prologue, and I feel like it might be to my detriment, but I'm gonna show it to her. I blur it out before I could think twice about what I'm going to say.
Rose, we need to get out of here. This place is cursed.
Okay, we probably shouldn't say that out loud. Rose casts a nervous glance at the people in the room. Most are still engaged in conversation with their peers, but those curious enough to turn their heads in our group's direction have been giving her trademark salesman smile. A tight expression is on her face when she pulls me aside.
Isabella, we've already had a conversation about this weeks ago. Those are just stories.
And I'm telling you that it's not. I saw something in there. It's not human at all. I thought it was just nothing, but isn't this letter proof enough?
She gently reaches out to pluck the paper out of my hand. Without even taking a glance at it, she folds it back neatly.
Look, I'm really getting worried about you. I know you want to see this open house through, but your condition is more important.
She also might make us leave. We lost points with Marianne. God damn it, Marianne. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright? I'm not gonna risk her dying. I'm not gonna risk it. No, but Marianne all of a sudden's like, yes, hide it. Well, probably because Marianne's like, it's a job, honey. A job is a job. I'm trying to get the shit done, and I can leave. That's all that matters. I don't care if this house is haunted or not. I'm not living here. I'm just doing interior design. I'll be here with the squad at all times. No one's staying here alone, ever. The words are stuck in my throat. I want to tell her I really do. But is she going to believe me? She already dismissed me earlier. That and yeah, I didn't even think of that. She also said if one more thing happens to us, she's going to call us off and tell us to leave. It's a concussion, she said. It's not. There really is something in this house, in the attic, in that letter. It's going. Excuse me. It's going to go after us. Sorry, I had to burp, and it was like, that was an actual burp. You get my thing. Please believe me.
Me, is Isabella all right?
Girl, you know what is going on. What you mean? You know what's going on. You read it, motherfucker. Oh, but what's going on? Oh my god. Digs her claws into my back again. Ma'am, Hannah's voice breaks through the haze, beginning to cloud my mind. You know what I realized? That's Hannah. That's that Hannah, I think. And Luke is, I think, her husband. So they're going to be involved in this in some way or fashion, however the fuck. I love how I love myself so much that there's no thing there. Nothing. Rose is looking down at me, worried etched on her features. I didn't even notice when she removed the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. From the edge of my vision, I can make out Miss Krach asking a passing food server for a glass of water. Though through it all, Mr. Wright stands on the sidelines. Although curious, he appears more inclined to watch the scene than help. They are all as likely to believe me as Rose does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
Her accent's great. She offers me a drink, but I push it away. But I'm good. I need to get out of here because before I can cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Anything to take my mind off things. No one is going to believe me anyway.
I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me. I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
We better be outside the house. We ain't taking a breath outside the room because we could die outside the room. Bow my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. It doesn't matter if the place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble, and Rose can be quite unforgiving in behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait.
Why? The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face, because her expression instantly shifted to something gentler, even softer. I saw her fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Damn,
Come
I look so
on.
defeated.
You didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands. Small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again. See, so she reads it anyways. At least this time she found it for herself, so it's a little different. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it. Nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that one way or another, it'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it. Probably. You could probably throw that bitch in the wind and it'll come back. You'd be like, what the I didn't think it was a boomerang.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this.
Yeah, everybody, selling a mansion's not something you do all the time.
Houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel.
Yeah, she did. And now she needs to collect herself again. I mean...
But after this, I really think you should take a break.
After we complete this job, I'll take a break. How about that? I did not mean to hit the backlog.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now.
Girl, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna see me? Even if, cause you gonna go, and also, what are you gonna do about the people who haven't seen upstairs? You gotta go upstairs again, and then tour the bottom of it, like, what's gonna happen there?
You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not.
I haven't fallen over yet.
The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress.
A girl, I would already be stressed. Too many people in this goddamn house for me not to be stressed. There's just too many people.
Please, humor me just this once.
I don't like to humor people, sorry. She clasped her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. How about this? I'm gonna just... Taxi! Hey, you, yeah. I don't know why the fuck there's a taxi out here in the countryside, but yeah, take me home. And I do understand, to some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether and myself at the unlucky turn of the situation is taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
I'm gonna save. The reason why is because this is gonna go south real quick, I can guarantee you. The reason why I can guarantee that is because, think about it. if we're alone, and like I said, she tours the rest of the goddamn building, she's got to go to the bottom floor again and up top again. Either way, either group's gonna have to stay here with me, and she's gonna grab them and then tour the other floor, or she's gonna do what I just said. Now, either way, in that situation, I'm left alone somewhere while she walks around with everybody else. Being left alone in a haunted house is a no. At any horror thing, movie, book, whatever the fuck you want to reference, being alone is like the number one kill sign of just snap, you're dead. Because it's easy to pick off. Think about it. Think like an assassin. If I'm trying to kill someone, I'ma definitely want to do, if I need to kill like everybody in the house, I'm gonna kill the one who is alone. Because one, it's easier, no one will notice, and it's probably easier to hide the body too, because no one's there to like support the person. No one's there. And also fear, you could freak the fuck out of them. Anyways, let's go.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
Motherfucker.
You're upset.
When the fuck ain't I said? You
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob. I don't even know what that means.
He called me a noob. I don't even know what the fuck it means, but he called me a noob. At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us a strange looks from the guys milling at about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things can you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
As good as we're gonna fucking be. I'm still not okay with it, but as a point, it's better for me to step out of this one for now.
I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
Nah, that's not gonna be good. I would rather walk outside.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
I would rather walk outside. I'd be by that fucking, the road, hoping a car comes.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
No, I'm sorry, I don't see my own face.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, alright? Don't even think of going anywhere.
I'm going, Mom.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked.
Don't you quotation my head.
At least wait for me to call someone who'll fetch you, okay?
How about I call someone? It'd be faster. She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. If I left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. If we stay here in this foyer, we're gonna die. I don't trust this. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. As long as there's people in here, I'm fine. One group of elderlies, gathered some ways across from me, is accompanied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, and occasional laughter, and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right, I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. With what money? Not that he'll ever accept the latter, the personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that, whatever way works, a free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Yeah, definitely, because it's a huge ass mansion. I'm gonna say this on top of that. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple minutes and a few prayers for asking for a decent signal later. The call finally connects, and...
What's up, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Bad guys, watch out. Can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude.
What?
Pretty
Shit,
fine
how
for
loud
an
is this
Asian
thing
guy.
even?
Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City.
A sharp ringing fills the entire hall, disrupting the pleasant quiet that has been. Soon enough, heads begin to turn, and the such.
For an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe
My eyes dart around the small crowd before zeroing in on a lone figure crouched behind the same group of old people checking out the Deckers moments ago. He's facing away from me, fumbling with something in his hands. But I don't need to see his face to know who the back is. Ash is here. That's his ringtone. Oh, I'd recognize that dumb pocket anywhere. Without bothering to end the car, I march. I would end it. I march towards him. After what happens today, I'm really not in the mood to deal with this.
Of all the times to...
Baggers, watch out. Can't beat me.
Ashton Frey!
What happens next is surely something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. He jumps, lets out a undignifying yelp, followed by his phone slipping out of his grip. God damn it, it bounces from one hand to the other in a poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I kind of feel sorry for the phone and the floor. Damn. It's not every day.